So the first question we're normally asked by people who are coming to see us about a divorce is, can I actually start the divorce? Am I able to file a petition at the courts? Normally the answer is yes, you can. Provided you've been married for 12 months, you can file a divorce petition at the court.
The next question we ask is, do you believe your marriage is broken down irretrievably? If they believe the marriage is broken down irretrievably, we then have to consider which ground they would like to use. There are 5 main grounds for divorce. The 2 quick divorces, if we'd like to term it that way, are that we would look at the ground of unreasonable behaviour or adultery. If, however, the parties want to wait for 2 years or indeed 5 years, those are 2 further grounds that we can consider. With the 2-year separation, the parties do have to give consent, but quite often that's just an amicable way of dealing with matters if the parties don't want to divorce immediately.
So we often then get asked what the process is for getting divorced. Once the petition has been issued, it is then for the other party to respond to that, confirming their agreement. Once that's been undertaken, we then would advise you as to how you apply for the next stage, which is known as the decree nisi. Once the decree nisi has been pronounced, we then wait for a period of 6 weeks and a day before applying for the decree absolute.
People then ask, well, how long will it take? How long will it take for us to get divorced? And very much I'll say, well, it depends on the other side, and it also depends on the courts and how quickly the courts can deal with matters. Generally, I would give a timescale of between 6 and 8 months to get the divorce from start to decree absolute, where you are officially divorced.
Divorce affects a number of other issues. We would always recommend that you should either review any existing will and perhaps change the terms of that, or alternatively make a will so that wishes can be carried out on your death. Another practical tip is to review any personal insurance policies or any pensions. It might be that your spouse was named as a beneficiary in the event of your death, and you may want to take steps to change that at this stage. It's also important, if you've got children together, that you're going to give some thought to how you're going to share their care in the future. And finally, also quite significantly, it may be that there are some financial assets that we need to look at how they're going to be split and divided between you as part of an overall financial settlement.
If you feel you'd like to discuss matters further with any of the team at Chadwick Lawrence, please feel free to contact us.